As someone who is currently studying migration, particularly labor migration, I can tell you that there is no country on this earth that is at max capacity. Every day, governments make decisions about which people they choose to let in and which people they choose to deny. And since you're responding to my video about African Americans, let me use the US immigration as an example. In 2022, the US government put hundreds, even thousands of Haitians on planes and sent them back to their home countries without going through the process of their asylum claims, even though claiming asylum is an entirely legal process. At the same time, the US government was accepting thousands of Ukrainians to resettle in this country and giving them the due process of asylum. There are thousands of European immigrants who settle here every year, as there are thousands of Asian immigrants who settle every year. Somehow, we've only managed to be at max capacity when there are Black and brown people who want to settle here. Let me share a little of the research that I've come across on second and third generation Black immigrants. Their children and their grandchildren who are born in this country often feel closer to African American culture than they do to the culture of their parents. They're the ones at the dinner table dismantling the internal racism that I mentioned in the previous video. They're the ones educating their bigoted family members about the history of African Americans and the causes that you fight for. They're helping to maintain the numbers of Black and African Americans in this country so that we don't become an even smaller minority. I understand why people sometimes feel disappointed when they meet Black people from other cultures and have certain expectations of them. I was like that at one point, but I have learned to manage my expectations and not place them on other people, because people are individuals and they should not. It is not fair to expect one person or even a small group of people to be representative of the whole.